Good morning everyone, respected teachers, Madam Principal, parents and my dear fellow learners, or should I say SVMites. We have gathered in this place to be a witness to the installation of this year's Student Council, an elite front which I, Chinmay Parker, have been a part in the year gone by. Pouring light on my tenure as a house captain of the Blue House, the past year has been a great experience for me and my co-council members. The year-long journey has seen the ex-council through many memorable moments and some tough times too. Finally, it is now time to pass the baton to the new Student Council. We wish them luck and success in their tenure, that they may perform their duties sincerely and to the best of their abilities, thus doing the school and us learners proud. I now hand over the microphone to my able and competent co-host, Ms. Suzanne Alexander.
Thank you, Chinmay. That was a fitting welcome address. Friends, I stand here as one of the lay people from the learners community at SVM, and while I haven't held any position in office with the Student Council otherwise, I am an example of what this institution propagates. The motto, be more. Every learner at SVM is called to be more, and our teachers put great efforts to bring this vision to fruition. Having said that, let us begin this event with God's blessings. I invite the girls of grade 11 to lead us in prayer.
11 for that captivating and solemn start to this important event. Respected Principal, we request your permission to begin these proceedings.
Thank you, Madam Principal. A leader is not a boss, but the role model who paves way for his followers, who pushes them hard towards attaining the pinnacle of success. The investiture ceremony is the most significant event that a school conducts, and it is here that we rest our faith and hopes on the appointed members of the student councils. Each student who becomes a leader is proud of him or herself. Every leader shoulders a massive responsibility in one way or another for the smooth operation of our school activities. And today's celebration is not only meant to showcase the appointments and taking oath to the respective offices, but also makes every leader feel special. Having said that, we begin with the introduction of our head girl for the academic year 24-25. She stepped onto the stage with great courage and determination, delivering a speech that left a lasting impact on all of us. A prolific orator, an exemplary student, a budding artist, and a fine human being. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome our head girl for the year 24-25, Miss Kirti Samant.
I, Kirti Jaya Uday Samant, do solemnly swear and affirm to the office of head girl. I will faithfully and honestly, according to my best skill and obedience, perform all duties required of me in enhancing the glory and honor of my school. Furthermore, I promise to conduct myself as being a role model to others. I shall represent and serve my fellow learners while at the same time uphold the rules of the school without compromise.
I invite Madam Principal to do the honors.
Individual who believes that success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in, day out. He is a passionate learner and a fine sportsman with the potential to bring his aspirations to life. A lad who connects with his audience by his compelling presence and personality. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my pleasure to present to you our head boy for the year 2024-25, Master Tvisha Shinde.
I, Tvisha Shinde, do solemnly swear and affirm to the office of head boy, I'll faithfully and honestly, according to my best skills and obedience, perform all duties required of me in enhancing the glory and honor of my school. Furthermore, I promise to conduct myself as being a role model to others. I shall represent and serve my fellow learners, while at the same time uphold the rules of the school without compromise.
Request Ms. Zeba to do the honors.
Thank you for the warm applause. We now proceed to introduce the house captains, vice captains, and ministers.
Please note that these students have been selected for their leadership skills and commitment to their respective houses. They will play a vital role in guiding and inspiring their peers throughout the academic year. The success and glory of their representative houses rest on their able shoulders.
Beginning with the Red House, Mangalyan, we request the newly elected captain, vice captain and minister of the Red House to come forward as their names are announced. Captain of the Red House, Master Anjanya Upadhyay.
I, Anjanya Upadhyay, in the capacity of House Captain, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my school, to my house and my school, I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I invite Ms. Ruta to do the honors. Vice Captain of the Red House, Miss Arya Karkare.
I, Arya Karkare, in the capacity of Vice Captain, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I invite Miss Amruta to do the honors. Minister of the Red House, Master Himanshu Sawant.
I, Himanshu Sawant, in the capacity of Minister, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in my all dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I invite Miss Latika to do the honors. Moving on, Chinmay, you belong to the Blue House, right? Who are your representatives in the council?
Yes, I belong to the Blue House, Gaganyai. The ones we have chosen are Captain of the Blue House, Miss Geet Gavankar.
I, Geet Gavankar, in the capacity of Captain, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I request Miss Nida to do the honors. Vice Captain of the Blue House, Miss Inshra Kazi.
I, Inshra Qazi, in the capacity of House Vice Captain, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to all my fellow learners. To my house and my school I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I request Miss Rehana to do the honors. Finally, Minister of the Blue House, Master Arms Kundecha.
I, Anshkamra Shumagundicha, in the capacity of House Minister, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in my all dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall ever be a faithful and loyal without compromise.
I request Ms. Bhagyashree to do the honors.
Gravitating to the greenhouse, Phoenix, we have House Captain Master Sumit Surve.
I, Sumit Surve, in the capacity of House Captain, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in my all dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be responsible and a respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I invite Miss Nima to do the honors. Vice Captain of the Greenhouse, Master Vivan Surve.
I, Vivan Chinmay Surve, in the capacity of Vice Captain, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in all my dealings and I shall encourage my housemate to follow suit. I shall be respectable and responsible learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I invite Sir Suhas to do the honors. Minister of the Greenhouse, Master Varad Jagushte.
I, Varad Jagushte, in the capacity of Minister, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and a respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my school, I shall ever be a faithful and loyal without compromise.
I invite Miss Prafulata to do the honors.
fourth and final house. Here are the names of the elected members from the Yellow House. Leo. We have House Captain of the Yellow House, Ms. Tvisha Shinde of Gr. Vice Captain of the Yellow House, Ms. Radha Shinde.
I, Radhanathan Shinde, in the capacity of Vice Captain, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I shall be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and a respectable learner and role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I request Ms. Trupti to do the honors. For the Minister of the Yellow House, Ms. Alvina Kazi.
I,
Alvina Kazi, in the capacity of House Minister, promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I'll be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners. To my house and my school, I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise.
I request Sir Praveen and Ms. Vrinda to do the honors. And badges now placed on the elected members of the Student Council, we invite our Madam Principal to address the multitude on this auspicious occasion. Ma'am, if you would do us the honor.
Got a bad throat today. My voice is a little husky. Okay, so yet another day, marking the historical moment at SVM. And at the outset, let me first take the pleasure to wish one and all present at the venue a very good morning. The showers of blessings are pouring from all the directions and straight from the hearts of the parents, friends and facilitators. Today, as we gather here to witness the 5th investiture ceremony of the Student Council, I congratulate each and every office bearer, position holder on behalf of the entire SVM family. As I was collecting my thoughts, it was like a flashback when we held our first investiture ceremony in 2020, anchored and executed online, where the sashes and badges were sent home and the grandparents and parents had done the ritual of conferring the same on the young shoulders of our deserving and able school council's elected leaders. From that time to today, there is no looking back. Every new academic year marks a stepping stone for rising to the next level and keep raising our own bar. Today, we handed over the responsibility to the newly elected SVM Student Council, and through the democratic process of electing their representatives by casting their valuable votes. Dear learners, as you embrace your new roles, I would like to share some insights which may help you to understand your roles better, because it is only through right understanding shall you be able to abide and execute your duties in true spirit. There's a famous quote by Jack Welch, former chairman and CEO of General Electrics. He says, "Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. We need to understand that posts and designations are just an illusion. Your attitude towards work and results define you. A few days back, I was watching an interview of one of my favorite Indian diplomat and Minister of External Affairs of India, Subramaniam Jaishankar, popularly known as S. Jaishankar. And in that interview, he was asked, whom does he think is the best diplomat of the world? And his answer was, can you guess? Has anybody seen the interview? Okay, I was only the fortunate one then. His answer was Lord Krishna. We all are aware of the role he played during the battle between Kauravas and Pandavas. His conversation with Arjuna is beautifully captured as verses in Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is a timeless philosophical text from ancient India which offers profound insights into the realm of power and leadership. For this same reason, the Bhagavad Gita is now seen in a new light and taught in the premier institutes like IIMs as a book on life skill education, developing leadership and entrepreneurship skills. As Lord Krishna imparts his wisdom to Arjuna, he provides guidance that remains relevant to the leaders across generations. Here are the 7 key lessons which we all need to understand and learn from. The first is about duty and responsibility. Karmanye vadika raste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karmafal heturbho te sango sattva karmani. It emphasizes importance of embracing one's duty, known as karma or dharma. Leaders are urged to fulfill their responsibility without attachment to outcomes. True leadership lies in performing one's duty selflessly, regardless of the challenges. Leading by example. Krishna emphasizes leading through personal examples. A leader's action and behavior sets the tone for their followers. By embodying qualities like integrity, compassion, perseverance, a leader gains or earns the trust and respect of their team. Detachment from results. The Bhagavad Gita advocates for performing one's duties without being overly attached to success or failure. A leader's focus should be on the effort put forth, not the end result. This approach fosters resilience and minimizes the impact of setbacks. Steadfastness in adversity. Leaders are advised to remain steadfast in the face of challenges. Krishna compares the mind to a turbulent wind, which must be controlled through discipline and practice. A composed leader can make informed decisions even in the midst of chaos. Balancing action and contemplation. It underscores the importance of balancing action with contemplation. While action is necessary for progress, moments of introspection and reflection allow leaders to align with their higher purpose and make well-informed choices. Inclusivity and equality. Krishna promotes a sense of inclusivity and equality in leadership. He emphasizes that all are interconnected and that true leaders treat everyone with respect, irrespective of social or hierarchical differences. Wisdom and self-awareness. This timeless epic encourages leaders to cultivate self-awareness and seek inner wisdom. By understanding their strengths, limitations, and motivations, leader can make decisions aligned with their true selves and bring out the best in their team. Incorporating these teachings can transform leadership approaches and our outlook towards life. Dear learners, we also need to understand that every responsibility comes with its own set of challenges. Jim Rohn, a self-made billionaire, quotes, "The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude, be kind, but not weak, be bold, but not bully, be thoughtful, but not lazy, be humble, but not timid, be proud but not arrogant, and to have humor without folly. So my dear Gen Z, the X factor of great leadership is not personality. It's humility as an inbuilt part of your character. Abraham Lincoln also said, "Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power." By embracing duty, leading by example, and practicing detachment, leaders can create a harmonious environment that fosters growth, resilience, and ethical decision making. Just as the young Arjuna found clarity and courage through Krishna's guidance, may our young SVMites also draw their inspiration from these timeless lessons to navigate the complex landscape of power and leadership. With the expectation to emulate SVM core values by each elected member, which are ownership, integrity, excellence, empathy, passion, and resilience. Once again, I wholeheartedly wish you to develop and enhance your leadership skill by playing your part for the smooth functioning of SVM and making it an institution by the students, of the students, and for the students. I would also like to take a moment to congratulate all the dedicated staff members of SVM, academic and co-curricular team, admin and support staff, and all my dear learners for their valuable support, outstanding planning and execution. Without these torchbearers, it is impossible to execute such a flawless event. They truly live by the motto of "Be More" along with all our SVMites. Thank you very much and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Madam Principal, for your kind words, always encouraging and motivating us to be better versions of ourselves. As we draw close to this formal gathering, I invite Ms. Tvisha Shinde to deliver the vote of thanks.
Suzanne, I too would like to express my gratitude to our lovely Madam Principal. At the outset, I wish to congratulate all the council members, past and present, who have all made the time to partake in today's celebration. To all those who contested in the council elections, I must reiterate that losing or winning doesn't matter. What does matter is participation. We are all very thankful to our institution, the staff and the management for giving us this great opportunity. The council members will act as a bridge between the learners, the teachers and the parents. We understand this is all meant to benefit us learners and to help us grow. As youngsters, we may not fully realize the importance of the power given to us today. But in future, this will help us to inherit the qualities needed to be better leaders, communicators, motivators, and overall better citizens. Once again, I thank you all for being a part of this event. Your presence here is a clear indication of your support we youngsters have from you. I would like to end with wishing the newly elected council members my heartiest congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Tvisha. Now it's time to sing the National Anthem. Following the National Anthem, we will have a photo op with the Student Council. We kindly request the house teachers to stay back after the anthem has been sung and follow the directions of the ushers and Ms. Sonal. Photos will be taken house-wise with the house teachers as well as one with the principal and academic coordinator. Ms. Sonal will coordinate the photo shoot. Thank you.